House prices, some great news for homeowners, have risen for a third month in a row. Halifax said property prices increased by 0.8% in March to an average of £287,880 for a house, which followed rises of 0.2% and 1.2% in January and February, respectively. The increase goes against economists' expectations of a 0.3% fall and has worried those attempting to get on the property ladder as prices go through the roof. Well, joining me now is mortgage advisor and broker Sally Mitchell. Hello, Sally. Happy Holy Saturday. So, good news for homeowners.
Yes, it's very promising. I think it shows that the underlying property market is really resilient. We're very lucky in that respect in this country. And some of the predictions that were made by economists and think tanks that the market would decrease by anything between 5 and 12% this year is looking not totally unlikely, but less likely, which is good news all round.
Okay, of course, it's great for those lucky enough to own a property, but not so good for those trying to get a foot on the ladder. This has been pushed up by a lack of supply of housing. There's a report in the Times today saying that every successive government since 1995 has failed to meet house building targets. Surely we just need to build more houses to make them more affordable to average Brits.
Yeah, I think that is such a huge subject, and I know that councils are tasked with that. Developers have to give over a percentage of their developments to affordable housing. I think the government could do more in helping not even younger people, first-time buyers get on the ladder. It is harder, and of course these numbers that are talked about today with Halifax. If we look at a different house price index that's just been released with Nationwide, actually it's completely opposite. They're saying that house prices have fallen by 0.8%, not risen. So it depends where you live, what part of the market you're interested in, if you're a first-time buyer or remortgager, for instance, and how we interpret those statistics. Personally, I'm waiting for the ONS to come out, which won't be till the 19th of April, because they're always 2 months behind. And that shows actual transactions from the land registry. Halifax and Nationwide use approval figures. So when they've done their valuation and made their offer to the customer, an awful lot can happen between that being made and actual completion. So I'm going to just reserve judgment until I see those figures on the 19th.
Okay, Sally, in terms of the nationwide picture, which areas are the beneficiaries of these upticks, or where's the value?
Yeah, the hotspot where we all need to go, West Midlands. That's the best performing. We've seen a downturn in the southeast. Pressures on mortgage rates and cost of living is probably a little higher there. And Scotland, unfortunately, has fared the least well. So, and everywhere else is somewhere in between. It's very different according to the region.
Superb. That was mortgage advisor and broker Sally Mitchell. Thanks for joining us on this Easter Saturday. Have a wonderful Easter. You're watching and listening to GB News Saturday with Martin Daubney. Lots more coming up on the show this afternoon. But first,